It's June 29th, 2023. I just feel like I have to process a lot of things that have happened. So it's been a pretty amazing last few days and last few weeks. And I was a little concerned about Bali. I just went through Vietnam, had a great time, survived, and then I went to Japan and I saw a familiar face. And it was nice. And then Bali, I was just very concerned that I wouldn't meet anybody, especially after I moved from a hostel into my own private space. But actually, the total opposite has happened. And I will say it's because of Facebook, pretty much, which is the thing that I deactivated for the longest time. But something told me to download, these or join these groups of solo travelers and whatnot. And I think after that, I commented on a few people's posts that mentioned that they would be in the same town as me during the dates that I have. And so I would message them and say oh, me too, it would be great to meet up or whatever. And yeah, I've just been meeting people off of there, but in addition to that, they're bringing people that they meet, so we all just formed this huge group. And it's only been 2 days that I've really been in Bali, but last night, I think it was last night I went out with one girl that I knew from Facebook that said oh, we're having dinner at this place at 7, you should come out. So I thought, well, what the heck, why not? So I go, and when we're standing outside of the restaurant, I talk to this other traveler, assuming she's there to meet somebody else. Turns out we're meeting the same person, which was pretty funny. And then so yeah, we were talking outside the restaurant for a long time, and then we both realized we're waiting for the same person. So we go and meet with her, and then she brings another person that she met. So it's 4 of us total. And then one of the girls is invited 2 other guys, and they were nice and they were chill. And so we all just got together, and then we noticed a guy dining by himself. So then we invited him to join our group. So it turns out we're all just solo traveling and doing our own thing, but we just happened to meet each other and spend time with each other. And it was a pretty great night, I'll say. Yeah, even though I'm one of the oldest people in their groups, they all thought I was mid-20s, which I thought was flattering. But yeah, they're so shocked, especially because I feel I don't know, to me, even saying my age sounds such a big deal, because I'm I don't really feel that age, but to them it's just a shock. But they were cool with it. And so the next day, I guess I made plans with another random person. Oh, before that, I decided myself to post on Facebook that oh, I'm here, my name is this, I'm this age, I'm from DC. It would be great to meet with people. So I got all sorts of messages. And then one girl said she was going to something called Yoga Barn, and they have classes all day, all types of classes, yoga, breath work, you name it, acrobatics, it's all there. And I only saw a small portion of the place, but it's massive. And I went this morning with her, and then with the girl I met last night. So we all do the yoga class, and then we ended up talking to the girls the night before about like forming a group to go to one of the temples where you can get like purified, I guess. So yeah, we organized or somebody organized a driver to like take us to these places, and it was really fun. It was totally worth it. So after that yoga class, we all I had to take another motorbike to the yoga place, and then after the yoga place, and so we all spent 6 hours in the car together doing this amazing spiritual thing. And it was just so nice to be around like-minded people who are just in tune with themselves, and also in this period of transition, and just accepting opportunities, and seeing what's more to life. It's very refreshing. And I even told them in the car, I was like, I really don't see that in DC at all, and I just feel like kind of the oddball out. So it was really good, I think, for me to just see and know that there are others out there that also in addition to solo traveling and just throwing yourself out there, that they're just very in tune with themselves. It's really cool. And then I just spent the day with 5 other random strangers. And after that, we went to the rice fields. We had coffee from this plantation. Some people went on the swing to the rice fields. It was just really, really good. And I even invited the girl that doesn't know the group to the group. So it was fun. Totally unexpected. And what else? Another random girl messaged me on Facebook saying oh, a bunch of people are getting together at this restaurant at 7:30. So initially I said, I don't know, I'm on this group tour. And then someone else that I was in the car with was also oh, I'm meeting these people at this restaurant at this time. And I'm like, wait, I'm talking to someone that also mentioned that. So it turns out we're talking about the same person. Again, a second night in a row. And so I quickly showered and then get dressed and go. And so then I meet another bunch of solo female travelers from Russia and Netherlands and Germany and Ireland, and then a few people from the night before. So it was just really, really good. Everyone was talking about Yoga Barn, which is this place I went to, and then Pyramids of Chi, which is more sound healing, breathwork related things. So I'm finally, these people are talking my lingo. I love it. And just being grounded and mindful, but it wasn't overbearing, I guess. It was just I'm interested in doing this, or what was that session like? They would ask me about Reiki and things that I've experienced. It was so refreshing. It was so freaking refreshing. What else? But after the dinner, we ended up getting drinks. I wasn't initially planning on it, but I was let's just do it. I'm on vacation. So then this I guess it's an outdoor spot, and this flower from the tree falls and lands on me, and then it's funny because a couple minutes later a frog grazed my arm, but then jumped down and then jumped on top of the girl in front of me. and she screamed so loud because it was just like so unexpected. It was like nighttime, there's like twinkle lights, and we're all just like sitting around drinking, talking. And then the frog just like appears on her chest. Anyway, it was really, really funny. And it was just like a lot of good company. It was just very refreshing, honestly. And to hear like their perspectives, that they were all like pretty much anxious, like going into it and being like, man, what if I don't meet anyone and I'm like alone for my solo trip? But that was like the same worry I had, especially like arriving in Bali and then the thing with my hostel not working out and me moving into like a more private, secluded space. So it's pretty cool. It feels like my soul tribe is like coming together, and maybe I'll see these people again, maybe I won't, but it's just like very refreshing to know that like there are others out there that think the same. I'm really, really like missing that. And like, you know, the other thing I kept like thinking about over the last few months was just like there's no like community. Like I'm missing community, and I feel like I kind of found it here. Not fully, but like it's just really nice to know that, yeah, like we're doing it. And I'm doing it. And I just never thought I'd go visit the places that I ended up visiting, even though I physically booked the tickets and did all the research. I'm really, really like happy and grateful. Yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. I mean, I don't think solo travel is very easy, but I think at this point in my life, I'm like okay with like doing things on my own and just like throwing myself out there and just like being uncomfortable and just like introducing myself and talking with other people and then connecting with people. And just kind of like probably introducing myself to them, because I don't think there's like many, like you get all sorts of people, right? So like I don't think like they've met many like Afghans, especially Afghan females, especially like American Afghan females. So like seeing their perception change is pretty funny. Like no one's like said anything really about it, but like they did ask questions like if I ever visited there, if like I'm religious, like that sort of thing, just out of curiosity. And yeah, it feels pretty good. I'm just really excited. And I feel like my brain is starting to like click things together of, you know, what's like needed and what's something I'm passionate about that I could like possibly turn into a career. It feels really, really good. Anyway, okay, I hope everyone's having a great day.